The truth is being withheld. We want justice. We want an apology from the government that our loved ones were placed on an aircraft that wasn't released for service. The MOD, the RAF themselves, it wasn't to be relied upon in any way whatsoever. I want to fight for my father because I believe if he knew the aircraft was in the condition it was in, he would not have boarded the aircraft, nor would have his colleagues. So that's what we're fighting for. We think we're closer to it. We've had a lot of doors shut in our face, primarily last December when we met with 3 ministers who assured us they'd come back to us, who assured us they would keep the dialogue open, and again, just have not come back to us. But there is more evidence coming out. There is more documents now being released, and hopefully more documents will continue to be released and the government will listen.
It's so offensive, I feel, all this, It's very hard. It's a long, enduring, difficult process that doesn't need to happen. And we're a group of people who have suffered, serious grief, and I know a lot of people do, but we've been lied to, and the MOD and the state have been deceitful. They're not listening to us. They're coming out with the same lines that we've had this review and that inquiry, but none of them have looked at the airworthiness of the aircraft. Sir Keir Starmer has said that he will meet us, so we're waiting to hear when. We are ready. We want to meet him. We want him to meet us, to listen to us, to take what we have to say seriously, to our evidence to be looked at. He was just the centre of our universe. He was a loving husband, family man. He was hardworking. He was honest. He took us away on picnics and holidays. He just loved being at home. So when that happened, the centre of our universe was just, it was just ripped apart.
We just get the same response back. We've had inquiries already. All the inquiries have been about the cause of the crash. This is not about the cause of the crash. It's about the mountain of evidence to say that aircraft should never have taken off. And why would they risk the lives of 29 people who were so crucial to the security of this country?
It's something that's as fresh as it was 32 years ago. Most of us can remember whenever this tragedy happened, and most of us can remember the silence that accompanied it afterwards and the useful conspiracy theories that fell into that vacuum due to a lack of information and facts. And it's really important that the truth is actually out there, and the truth is painful, and the truth is that the MOD and others were part of a decision that an unairworthy craft went into the air with 29 people on board. All 29 died and left behind 29 grieving families and many, many more. And the tragedy now, 32 years on, is that the government are still trying to cover this up and telling families bare-faced lies that these need to be covered up for 100 years, the files. That's not true. And it suits some individuals to have conspiracy theories out there. It's not the truth. It's hurtful to the families, and actually every time they tell their stories and they share their stories, they are re-traumatising themselves. The Hillsborough Law itself is to do with the duty of candour, and what that means is government bodies and public bodies telling the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And that is exactly what these families are calling for, what all the information the families have amassed says and tells us. And this is an opportunity for the government, if they are serious about public accountability and about duty of candour. This provides the ideal opportunity for this to be used for the families to actually get the truth of what happened, because they haven't yet. The theme is still the same. It is the fact that people went out to do an honest day's work, or people went out to receive a public service, or people needed a public service, and the state failed them. And not only failed them, but then covered it up and told them they were liars. And that's why this case is so important, because none of these people are liars. Their families were heroes, and the state needs to, at the very least, give them the truth.